Hey, look, my ass is sitting down. If I sound terrible, I have the throat thing. It's not fun. Anyways, I'm not here to talk about that, because why would I do that? I'm here to talk about this. I actually got my hands on one of my grail items today. Found it on eBay for 50, 60 bucks, something like that. Small story, I will throw up a picture with it, but when my dad came back from Iraq, he brought with him a couple Iraqi gas masks, and one of them is an Iraqi copy of a Soviet PPM-88, and ever since I was like 4, I've wanted one, because I've really liked the PPM-88. I don't have an actual Soviet one, but I really liked the Iraqi one since it had a metal cover over the exhale valve, unlike the Soviet ones, which had a plastic one. And I just that valve cover, it's down here and it's covered by the filter anyways, so you'd never see it. But I thought it was cool. So yeah, after years of looking, I finally found one, and it has the carrier and everything. It has a V, a 3, and a blue swoosh and a yellow swoosh. You don't find yellow swooshes that often. I maybe one day I'll even find a red swoosh. The swoosh market it's not as saturated as it used to be. Anyways, I will crack this open because it just showed up, and I'm very happy to have it. So I really like how the Iraqi gas masks actually have the little plastic bars sewn in up on the top. I've seen these at a couple of gun shows, and they're just, I don't know, that's cool. It's a little bit of retention, I suppose. That way, like, if your carrier pops open, it'll let everything dump out. We'll get to one of the things in here. There's only 2 items. Take this off. I'm getting my hair back, believe it or not. Everybody says that I'm just bald now, but it's like, no, I did that willingly. Because, like, it's summer. Hello, hello. Plus, I collect gas masks. I collect gas masks and helmets for fun. You really think having long hair getting pulled out every other day is, it's an exciting thing to have? Not really. I really don't. I don't enjoy having things on my head getting ripped out of my scalp. Anyways, that is a Iraqi PPM-88 copy. I'm not actually sure of the actual designation behind this thing, because the Iraqis, they obviously had a smattering of different designs. They had the copy of the American M9, which I think they actually copied the Serbian copy of the American M9. I can't remember. They had the M85, which was the copy of the German M65. They had a ton of different designs, but this one, I haven't found an actual designation for it, which is kind of weird. The date on this one, though, is, I want to say 85. I'm not actually sure. I don't read dots, and it's a little hard to tell, but not a good picture, because I'm holding it up to a camera. I'm far from a professional, as everybody knows. Anyways, that metal valve, or valve cover, it's significantly shinier in person. Yeah, it looks kind of like a little cheese grater, and I thought that was cool for some reason when I was a kid. Safe to say, I still think it's cool at 24, so apparently I had good tastes. Apparently I continue to have them. Actually, I'm not sure about sizing on these two. I haven't seen many markings. Obviously, they do have the cross swords over a tower. I'm not exactly, yeah. I'm not exactly something. I'm not even gonna finish that statement. Why would I? Anyways, to actually put the damn thing on, it's actually really comfortable too. It's a little bit small, however, that's not really a problem, especially for me. Having as big of a head as I have, I've kind of had to get used to it over the years, especially for getting hats, helmets, that sort of thing. God forbid I ever find a God, what was I about to say?
another Soviet tanker helmet with the PNV bracket up on top that'll actually fit me. Yeah, really comfortable, fits kind of squarely around the face. It's not like the M17 where it's kind of like a taco, just like a rubber taco clamshelled around your head. Not really like the M40 where it's like a silicone donut around your face. Only problem I have so far is it obviously takes a 40mm GOST filter, just Warsaw Pack standard. The filter that came with it, 60mm. This will not fit. This is a filter for the Iraqi M9 copy. So I have a Finnish M62 up there though. So this would actually fit in that, believe it or not, which is actually kind of cool. It really makes me wonder if any 60mm gas masks that take 60mm filters ever got converted to use other ones. I'm pretty sure like adapters have been made at some point. There's the NATO to GOST, GOST to NATO adapters, but this is, I'm pretty sure this is an actual Iraqi filter, because it feels kind of, it doesn't feel like cheap, it just feels not to the quality that the Soviet Union was making filters. Granted, half of those cans are full of things that want to kill, like eat away at your insides. However, this I'm pretty sure actually filters with like a mixture of asbestos and camel hair and sand. You're not getting any charcoal out of this, or at least maybe. You look inside and it looks more like a coffee filter than anything. So if you're breathing in fresh ground, like, you know, dark roast, you'll be okay. But anything other than that, you're screwed. So yeah, this is my Iraqi PPM-8, or PPM-88. I'll have to figure out if it actually has a name. I've been looking for years and I haven't seen anything. So I'm very, very actually excited to have this. Those of you that have seen the video of like, it's typically in like Battlefield 4 meme compilations, but it's an actual guy with a SPAS 12, PPM-88, Gorka suit, Smursh, and all that, and he's unloading his fucking SPAS down a subway station. That's one of the big things that pushed me to actually go and buy a PPM-88 copy, at least. Someday I'll have an actual Soviet one, and not super high on the priority list. What I really want to find, however, is a Soviet PFL, which is basically the helicopter, and I think pretty much the helicopter gas mask. It's based on the PPM-88. Uses, I think, it's a different hose. It's definitely a different filter. Instead of being a canister, it's more like just like an open. It looks like a house filter, just like smaller. They're really cool. You can find them for sale pretty often. I think USSR old stock might still have one. They actually look really cool. They have like a two-tone OD green and black color scheme going on, which is really cool. So yeah, long story short, I now have an Iraqi gas mask, which is a copy of a Soviet gas mask. And that's two things I'm all about. So thank you for tuning in. I have been Avis Prime, aka Cause for Concern, aka guy who pisses off his family and girlfriend with his purchases. So have a good one. I am pushing the button now.